Hi, this is Rahul and welcome to Sportingly Positive. In this episode, the story I'm going to talk about is on how Nelson Mandela used the power of sport to unify and rebuild the image of South Africa as one nation. Nelson Mandela is widely recognized for his involvement on anti-apartheid movement in South Africa. But he was among the first global leaders to understand the potential of sport in generating social change, and he firmly backed international boycotts of South African teams at the international sports event during his prison days. South Africa was banned from the Olympic Games from 1964 to 1992, as well as had various other suspensions by International Sporting Federation. While in prison, he supported the Makana Football Association, which used football as a symbol of hope and liberty in Robben Island prison in South Africa. Now on May 10, 1994, Mandela became South Africa's first black president after 3 centuries of white domination. Now after he became the president, he used sport as a tool to get the white and the black community in South Africa come together as one nation. Before I talk about how Mandela used sport to bring South Africa together as one nation, please don't forget to click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our channel, Time Out Talkies. We bring in great stories from the world of sports, highlighting the positive values of sport. So shortly after becoming the president of South Africa, he attended a football match at the Ellis Park Stadium in Johannesburg to see South Africa face Zambia. In fact, South Africa won that match. When asked why he chose to watch football, a sport favored by the black majority, instead of attending the inauguration parties as a new president of South Africa, Mandela responded, and I quote, "I wanted to make sure our people know how much I appreciated the sacrifices made by our athletes during the many years of the boycott. I have no doubt I became the president today sooner than I would have had they not made those sacrifices." What a great tribute to the athletes of South Africa who played during the era of the apartheid and could not play internationally because of the boycott. A year later, at the 1995 Rugby World Cup held at the same stadium, Mandela made a widely unimaginable gesture of reconciliation and nation building. Rugby was the most popular sport among the white South African minority. For the blacks, the mascot of the national rugby team, the Springbok, was a symbol of tyranny. In fact, during the imprisonment, Mandela said that he always supported other countries to defeat his own. When the tournament opened in Cape Town, about 5 miles from where Mandela was in prison, he told the players of the rugby team, and I quote, "Our loyalties have completely changed. We have adopted this young man as a son." This statement actually got the whole nation come together and support the team which was once hated by the black South African community. The Springboks played under the slogan, "One team, one country" at the World Cup. A month later, South Africa defeated New Zealand in the final in Johannesburg. Mandela ignored the advice of many advisors and presented the award to the Springbok captain, Francois Pienaar, wearing the green t-shirt bearing Pienaar's number 6. A moment that shaped history and helped to accelerate healing in a South African society which was torn apart by years of political dysfunction and inequality. On Mandela, the Springbok, an emblem of repression, was transformed into something unifying and restorative. Mandela famously said in 2000,
"Sport has the power to change the world. It has the power to inspire. It has the power to unite people in a way that little else does. It speaks to youth in a language they understand. Sport can create hope where once there was only despair. It is more powerful than governments in breaking down racial barriers. It laughs in the face of all types of discrimination.
Under Mandela's leadership, sport became an affirmation of possibilities, not just for South Africa, but actually for the whole world. His authority led to the 2010 FIFA World Cup. The world's most watched single sporting event came to South Africa for a month, and the whole world celebrated football and South Africa. It was a proud moment for the South African nation. So next time when you're disappointed because your team didn't win, your favorite player didn't play well, or the season didn't bring much success, think about how sport made a difference, how sport made the world better, and maybe those disappointments too will seem less important. We hope you like the story of Nelson Mandela and on how he used the power of sport to unite his nation. Write to us if this story inspired you. If you happen to have a sports story or know about a story that can highlight the values and positivity of sport, please send it to us at timeouttalkies@gmail.com. We will storytell it on your behalf. Keep following Sportingly Positive at Timeout Talkies. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon and stay updated. Till then, see you at our next story.